Ah, there we go. You know, I don't know why I keep streaming at this time, because it's obvious it is, like, the worst time for me to possibly stream. Statistically, like, I get no viewers, but it's just when I'm up, so it's when I'm gonna be streaming. So you gotta live with it. 3 in the morning. Hey, that's why videos are better, because then you don't have to bank on me, actually doing it at the right time, because I can just post it whenever. I haven't really tried this thing out, and do I want to play Air Realistic today? No. Kind of want to play Ground, actually. If I could get Sweden past this point, then it'd be fun. Instead of Torture. Like it has been for the past little while. I just don't like 5.3, maybe. Probably what it is. It's a pretty torturous rank. Man, that bread was bussin'. Simplest meal, best meal. Just bread and butter, man. Starting the Clownmobile, and we hope that's basically how every game's gonna go. Until I have a new tank. Do I still have a premium account? Probably should, right? Yeah. Probably gonna have that for like another 60 days. I should have bought a year on Christmas, but I really just didn't have the money. Because I bought myself some RAM. So now I'm at 32 gigs, but like, it cost me $100 for two 8-gig sticks. And I was thinking about it while I was putting my PC together. Or putting my RAM in there. That was, when I first started building PCs, I could buy RAM for the price it cost to get like a few rounds of bowling, like $20. Like a fucking dinner would cost the same price as a computer upgrade. But now it feels like it's the most expensive part, and if I break my RAM, then it's gonna be sad. Kind of sad like a CPU breaking, and it shouldn't be for a cheap part like that. But at the same time, I think the bubble will pop a bit soon, so we'll have a cheap RAM again. But for the 2 years it's like this, I do not want to have 16 gigs. Because I know it's going to increase to something fucking absurd. Like, I don't know what's at right now. Probably like 1,000% of what it used to be. Let's just park here. Seems like this tank, managed to survive is the words I'm going to use. He hit the wrong spot. He's gonna drop some artillery there. I'm gonna hope that artillery doesn't kill me, because probably is. Manual. Oh, he missed. I kind of thought he was gonna, like, actually hit the artillery. I swear I hear a plane. I'm either tripping or... No, I hear a tank. I just hear an engine a little bit of a distance away from me. That's a Panther. Can't even pin that from the side. Took his gunner out. That's pretty important. Being a pest. What? How wasn't his ammo exploded there? There was like 25 rounds that just went straight into his ammo supply. The ASU succumbed to the exact thing I just said. He didn't pull the car forward. I asked him to pull it forward because I was like, I didn't want to get stuck in the driveway because we have a bunch of snow. And we're going to get stuck in the driveway. Man, I am really good at talking to a brick wall. Oh shit. Missed that so bad, it's gonna piss me off. But he died to it, so I don't even care. Where's that Dicker Max at? I know he was here. Oh, okay. That's why you should look where you're going. I was more focused on, like, finding a person. Maybe someday I'll do another 48-hour stream like I used to. I don't actually have, like, any modifications for the 109, or else I would be using it. And I prefer the A21, to be completely honest. I prefer its airframe. It feels more comfortable to me. Maybe it's just because I played it a shit ton. Like, that was my main go-to. Might as well use a few neurons and not just drive to the same place he died. Or be the Comet. Okay, that's a teammate. I'm hearing. What? Oh. You know. The mosquito? Oh no, I was thinking of the vampire when I thought of the mosquito. I was like, wait a minute, low tier? You think of 8.0 as low tier? How the fuck does that work? Because I just got the vampire. I'm gonna drink the rest of this Red Bull. There is about 2.5 shots of Bacardi in it, so we'll see how that goes. Wow. Wow. I was drinking heavily last night. Holy. What's your BR? My BR, like my max, can be either 10.7 or 10.3 in the air. But I play Russia as my main trade. Sweden's my backup. Because I wanted to get through the... I do not enjoy high tier gameplay. Like, not infrared. I like infrared rockets. But, when you start taking, the laser-guided stuff 30 kilometers away, and it just feels like you're eliminating the fact of playing the game and turn into what real warfare is, a point-and-click simulator. Okay, yeah, you're the first person I've seen describe what the tiers are in my head as well. 8.0 should be a mid. Should be viewed as mid tiers, and anything below, I'd say, honestly, below 5.7 is low tier. Because that's World War II era then. Mostly. Of course, you have the few outliers. These are just AA guns? Took that one's transmission out. What's the BR? Right now 5.3. I'm doing shit right now. I need to drink more. More alcohol. I'm out. I'm gonna get cast in this thing already, and I can tell. Oh my god, it's the one and only! Holy shit! Banana Man! You're early to a stream, it's unbelievable. I do not like playing America. I've played, like, just enough to get to where I can say, I think that's the worst tree. Like, for fun aspect of this game. Do you want to play a Sherman for the next 7 months? Oh, let me tell you what, Johnny boy. You can play your Shermans for about 12 months. Oh, you like tanks, huh? Could you name 35 tanks for me really fast? Sherman, 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 Sherman. That's how my brother plays, is where he plays the game just like switching between as many nations as he wants, because he just want to play War Thunder. I've noticed a good number of the people who end up watching me are air mains. I happen to be an air player who just plays a shit ton of tanks as well. Like, if I could play more air, I would. Dude, this Sherman, it's just, I hate it. I can't play it. Remember the streams? Okay, I gotta bring myself to it. Let's go Cold War era. I don't know why I have so many planes. Maybe it's because, like, I'll literally hop on. This is time when I'm not streaming. I'll hop on and I'll actually talk to people. I know, right? I'll talk to viewers in my Discord and shit, and I'll ask some people to play games occasionally, because I don't like to play air by myself a lot. What's up, Fars? I realized how short the Sweden air tree was, and I immediately wanted to do it. Because I got stuck at the MiG-21, and I will never, like, Soviet jets past that point again. Just 1 a.m. for me. Perfect timing. What time is it for me? Something like 4 in the morning. And I gotta work today. Or tomorrow, essentially. You know, my brother has the same issue where he can't play planes at all, Mr. Mambo. But he's a pretty good tank player. I don't know what's with it. But my recommendation, if you're playing on computer, stop like using just the pointing. Just the pointing is your way of turning and everything. Your way of maneuvering. You need to be able to like actually activate your flaps, I think, without looking where you're going. You need to be able to turn, you need to be able to fully hit maneuvers without just pointing. That's like my biggest advice to any air players. If you're playing on a controller, my recommendation is to plug in a keyboard and mouse. Dude, no, my problem with, I think it was the MiG-21 PT. All of these jets, they get infrared missiles, like they get the things, but they have like 80 bullets, and you can't really get research for the things you want because you can't kill anything because everything around you has missiles, has flares, and goes the same speed, same turn rates. You're not outclassing them in any way, but they outclass you in every way. Where am I from? I'm from America, specifically New York. That's why I got no accent. I remember I described that issue with the jet, and I remember seeing the dumbest YouTube, the dumbest chat in my life. When I said that, I said, I can't do it because I can't research and get the things I need to be able to fight at this battle rating, which is like 10.3 it's at. You need that shit. You don't have flares. Like you're just a sitting flying target. I saw a missile flying. I don't know where it came from. I think it came from that javelin, but that's all I got. I haven't tried this one yet. I was playing my other one, the J-26 or something. Wow, that was pretty clean. Pretty smooth with it, if I do say so myself. That's not normal. I'd like to catch you. So it should be on my channel bio to join my Discord. But if it's not, then I must have gotten rid of it. Because I've had a few people try to troll my Discord. Oh, there it is. Hey, I'll take it. 4 kills. That guy's going down. Yeah, I didn't realize how good that turn rate was for the vampire. That is, like, insane. Okay, he is on fire. I'll take it. What is that, a 4 kills? Number 1 on the team. You see, my goal to play air, and I think this should be everybody's. If you are playing air, your goal should be to get in and get out of your game as fast as fucking possible. If you're trying to research, really. If you can get in and get out, that means you can start a new one and get more research. Like, let's say you do it really fast. You die, like, 2-3 minutes, but you got a kill. That's better than a lot of people do, because a good number of people who play air are going to be flying for 15-20 minutes to get 0 kills. And if you fly for 2 to 3 and you die immediately, sure, it's a little angering, but it's not nearly as bad. That's something I can live with, is losing 2 to 3 minutes. Earn this up. Dude, if I had to earn subscribers, I would not be at 2,000 right now. I've never gotten a nuke in this game. I've never been actually good at this game. I've just been slightly above average. Then you'll have that occasional game where I get like... I remember I got super close to a nuke one day. I got 11 kills and an assist, but it didn't give me enough spawn points, and I was pissed. Yeah, you can... along with that, playing longer does allow for you to get more kills. Like, I would say my strategy has a huge flaw. And that is, if you just don't kill anything, then you are going to never get to do anything. Mambo, I stream on literally just YouTube, but I do horizontal and vertical on YouTube. So one of them's 1080p, like the 16:9, so you know, this way. And then one's vertical, like your phone way. One of them's in 720 and one of them's in 1080. Because I can't stream two 1080p streams. Caught it. Nah, you don't even need a certain amount of kills without dying. You just need... You know how this game works in spawn points, and like... So you get, let's say, between like, I think it's 250, 300 spawn points for killing somebody. You need to get 2,500 to drop a nuke. So it is a bit... I would say it's like Call of Duty in a way. Because you're not expected to get a nuke after dying as well. I'd be impressed. Oh shit. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen some of my viewers in stream. Everybody has a different name. Shit, I have a different profile icon. But I'm recently getting back into it, and I'm posting videos, and I'm posting shorts again. Man, I'm going straight back into it because they gave me just enough time off of work to do it. So more like a score streak. The time for me right now, 4 in the morning. Usually when I get out of work, usually. Dude, we've been having so much snow as of the recent. Like, I don't know if anybody watching the streams from the Northeast, probably not. If you're from the Northeast, you should be asleep right now. I do a lot of air sim. That's on my own time. Air sim is a thing you do by yourself because it's a little boring. It's a little boring to watch a guy just do this for about 45 minutes. I never realized they had that model in here. That button didn't change. Okay. I'm gonna take my approach on, like... That guy has missiles. I know the G91. That's a premium. When I play, Air Realistic, or Air Sim, I'm gonna be playing a little bit of both. Cause, like, weird enough, I like playing my SU-25 in Air Sim. I find it more fun. Because usually what you'll see... Usually what you'll see is a bunch of A10s in Air Sim, because everybody wants to do casting, which makes sense. It's pretty easy to detect a A10 as an enemy if you're playing as the SU-25. In my opinion. There is. Okay, I didn't know. I thought the G91 was just a premium. Well, that guy really doesn't like that F-86. Saw one that he shot. I do know he has the missiles. The 73s. Whatever the better missiles are, I have them for the Su-25. I do know that. Yeah, 73s, because the R-60s are what you start with. And he's going fast. Aw, come on. Come on, you could be nicer to me than that. Okay, I guess. Why am I still allowed to play? Why didn't this plane crash? Oh, I made a mistake, and now I shouldn't be alive. This plane is unflyable. Let me see if I can, like, try and lure somebody into head-oning me. I currently have nothing to live for, so I will fly straight at you. Come on, come on, turn hard, turn hard. This is as hard as I can go. If I try and start hitting my flaps, it's gonna, like, it's not gonna be fancy. I don't have flaps. This isn't fun. I'm not having fun. But I'm trying to... I would land, but I'm not that type of guy. I'm just gonna do my roundabout at this point. The split... If I had a split rudder, this would be way easier. Except this airframe does not like really. Usually I die instantly. Alright, you have a good one, Mambo. Could you fly straight at me, G91, please? Even if you fire a missile. If I kill someone like this, $5. Don't know right now. I'm fucking around, by the way. Yeah, I personally just don't like how missiles feel perfectly. Now, if I use fire arrows, on the other hand, those are fun. Holy shit. There's a chance. There's a slim chance, boys, that I can actually get a shot on. Oh, no. I'm not gonna pull up in time. I turned too sharp. I turned way too sharp. I guess I'm not getting that $10. Alright, you have a good one, I'm not gonna pronounce that right. You know, Mom Chai. We both know it. We all know it. Oh, we're up to 10 more shots. Dude, I felt my tolerance go up to alcohol through drinking this entire bottle, and it's kind of impressive. Boy, dude, playing Air Realistic, I remember what I used to do. I mean, this is something I do now, because of course you have me. you watch a Basically stream grinding out air. Because, like, what I used to do is I'd watch a shit ton of YouTube while I'd just fly my IL-28. Amp. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, amperage. Hold on, guys. Let's pull some shorts. Oh wait, no, that's my credit card. Don't put that on camera, by the way. You got it in action. You got me hitting the double yard. Holy shit. The double yard hits different. What about the quad one? Look at these. These two have 2 in them. Dude, I remember when I was a kid when I'd buy weed, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I just got the greatest deal of my fucking life, dude! I got an eighth for like $25." Now you can get an ounce for $10 from some places around me. Oh, I am the yart expert. I'll tell you what the best yarts are and the worst yarts are. I'll tell you there's the different tastes. Like you got the classical the classical like cart taste, you know, that one where it's like slightly different to how old dabs used to taste, but it's like it resonates a bit more because it's from the dab pen. I personally love dabs. That's my favorite way to get high. Best way to get high. Instant. I honestly have no clue which stream is which, horizontal or vertical. Dude, I worked so... I'm not gonna say I worked so hard on my new video. I didn't work that super hard, I'll be honest. I worked pretty hard. Like 3 or 4 hours of editing. While having a full-time job, I realize now what I used to do with, like, how I'd make a video every other day. It's kind of impressive at a point. That is a full-time job amount of time you have to work to get a video out every other day. If you're by yourself. Because like... You may not count it as the work time. I don't, myself. But it is technically part of the work time. It's recording that video. Normally it takes me like 3 hours of recording to get a video. With me and my friends. Oh, I haven't rolled or smoked keef since I was a kid. I need to get myself a grinder so I can again. You ever smoke I think you know what falls off keef? Like it's called flour. You ever smoke that? Just that? That shit goes crazy, dude. I smoked the entire bowl of flour. That was the most powerful weed tasting thing I've ever smoked. Basically just smoking hash at that point. Oh god. Thank you. You didn't go for me? You're a really generous... You're a really nice person, you know that? Because you had a free stab at me. I need to get way more speed to catch this dude. That would have been a... the fuck am I smoking? The boy. Oh, smoking when you were 14, 15 felt different, cause you had to work really hard to get that fucking 10 bag. That guy, yeah, that guy has missiles. Oop. Nope, don't put the gear down. We don't really need that right now. I'm not trying to bleed speed that aggressively. God damn it, could they just start dogfighting? I want to fight. Sorry, I got high enough that now I don't even need the drink. Dude, I can't even catch up to anybody. Everything at F86. This is why I was playing the other one, the J, like, whatever the fuck. That dude's going super fast, so I'm just gonna turn when he gets close, and I'm gonna hope that works. That thing was just shred to pieces. Yeah, it worked. Whoa, whoa, that's a little wobbly. That's like the best damage I've ever taken on my wing. He's flying into a 20, man. It's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, sick. This stream is doing way better than normal night streams do. I'm surprised. That's all I have to say. But either way. Just for the 8th. Just to get an 8th, you gotta walk through that blizzard, alright? Yeah. No, nobody understands the philosophy of someone who, like, sold weed back in those days, too. I would walk through a blizzard to sell weed. To sell somebody a 20 bag. That money, man, I was making so much from it at that time. Now you can't sell weed. It's literally impossible where I live. Unless you're the grow. Actually, kind of wanted to try something out. Since I'm fucking around for a little bit. I did just unlock a plane that has the largest plane cannon. And I really wanted to try it. It's got a 102mm howitzer on the front of this. That is a fucking gigantic gun to be on a plane. Let me swap out the Fearos real quick. We'll just drop down to 2.3. Oh, perfect. Back in my day, we used to have to cross the Grand Canyon to get ourselves an 8th of weed. And you wanna know what, Sonny? I'd go back and do it again. I didn't realize I had the Tehran. Dude, I remember, like, the old weed used to be so much different. You wouldn't just buy an ounce and then you wouldn't think about, like, how much you wouldn't buy weed and then not think about how much you got. You'd immediately look at the bag and go like, ah, that's a good amount for how much I just paid. Like, there's small things that like, you just stopped doing after it became legalized and you started buying it from stores. Like, I trust that the store is gonna give me an ounce. And at most, they're gonna jip me a gram. I don't care. It's not like I bought an 8 and they gave me 1.2. I've had that happen. That memory lives rent-free in my head. I'm supposed to get 3.5 grams. They gave me 1.2. And we paid for delivery, too. We paid for them to deliver it. Like, it's not like we didn't pay gas money. Then I remember selling a kid 0.3. I don't know how I did this. By the way, 0.3 grams of weed that's nothing. You can't even smoke that. I pack a bowl with like half to a whole gram of weed at a time. Sold in 0.3 though for 12 bucks. Oh, this Panzer's well, I mean, technically it is a Panzer that's about to die. That is the German name for tank. Really? I don't think you knew how to kill a Tehran. The Tehran happens to just be a Panzer in disguise. Man, that is like, the most atrocious reverse speed I've seen in a while. Don't want to turn tail and get out of here because this dude is too close. I missed. Really? That just didn't do anything to his track? Is he trying to barrel me right now? You fucking trog. Stop it. I mean, I just keep, like, assassinating people in there. There we go. Oh my god, turn, please. You fucking slow bastard. Holy shit. This is the most intense low-tier game I've ever played. Oh my god. There's another. Okay, he's dead. I can't repair by myself. I was saved. Do it. End me. Do it. Bitch. What's your name? If you want to play with me, you can. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for a second there. My name in War Thunder is just the same as YouTube, basically. And I'll add you back, send you an invite and everything. No way! With my repairs. I don't know what he's doing at this point. Now he's lost his mind. I killed one man in his tank and he got scared. Oh, turn. Ah! It was time. You're the immortal snail and everyone else is the man running. Dude, that's what it felt like. So, theoretically, this gun should just fucking eviscerate. Oh, it goes the ground spawn. Yeah, I'll do everything after this game. Zossi. Yeah, that's the most I can get. Zossi. You see what I've realized? This is what I've been doing now, and I think I'm way happier doing it. Like I was doing YouTube and shit, and it was literally my only form of income, and it's not really nice when you're not making a whole bunch of money. Now I have a job, and I feel better making videos as a hobby. Like I've always felt like that's how my YouTube content creation's been. It's just like a hobby thing. Okay. So, oh, this only has that big ass cannon on the front. Okay, I like that actually. You see, I want to imagine a future, because like this is what I imagine in my head, right? Imagine a world where I can basically stop, because I'm in honesty, I will always keep a job in the background from this point on, even if it's like 8 hours full part-time. I like to play, my favorite is USSR to play, because it's easy for me. I've just gotten used to it. But my favorite nation that I've been playing recently has been Sweden. They've got a nice feel and everything. Just the mid-tier, or not mid-tier, the low-tier tanks are a bit bad, in my opinion. Exactly, you always need a plan B. If you don't utilize a plan B in life, you can end up in a very bad spot very quickly. I'm flying the fucking Titanic right now, or else I'd be able to aim this sumbitch. Holy hell! Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Dude, I've never flown something that feels that heavy. That is a flying 105mm howitzer on just a gun. It's a gun on a plane. Or a plane. No, it's a plane on a gun. What BR are you at for USSR right now? So I can play basically anything. I'm playing USSR, that is. Excuse me. Ah, a little lower than that. It's about 400 kilometers, or not kilometers, 400 kilometer shot. That'd be a little harder than this. Oh god, 4-7. I have bad memories from that. I missed. I almost hit him. It would have been cool. I would have been able to clip it. I would have been able to make a YouTube short. And I would have gotten so many bitches. Fly over us. Fly over me. Trust me, I am your AA gun. Oh, he's gonna fly over. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. No reason specific, just do it. Yeah, I kinda saw that one coming. Let me take one more sip of my beverage. Ah! Yeah, as long as I've played, I've always had an open party policy. It's just, the thing is about, War Thunder is you can only have 4 people in at a time. I sent an invite. I guess I'll just do that. Quick. They recently upgraded it so you can have 300 friends in War Thunder instead of only 100. Which kept being an issue for me, because I play with, you know, viewers, so... I don't realize how many people I've probably talked to, just from doing my YouTube. Like, putting it into perspective makes you realize, like, this perspective. This is all the different people, at least, that I've played with in War Thunder. You might have crossplay off. I always have it on, even if, actually, I'd recommend you always have it off if you're playing air, any air battles. Because playing against PC players in air is, unfair, I'll be honest. We could do something wacky. I could play some Israel. Nah, I can't even bring myself to it. I have played this game a lot more than I should have. This is my name, by the way. Just go ahead and pause that. Damn, oh my god. Okay, yeah. This shows it. Yeah, I am a Plains player. Well, it's not just mouse movement. Like, because in tanks, it doesn't matter if you're on a controller or a controller or PC. The part that matters. I can play any tier big red. And I've literally just been switching around right now. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is probably 2.3, 4.7, somewhere between there right now. Okay, I was like, IX. Do they have an IX? Yeah, we don't have an IX. If you have no other choice than War Thunder Mobile, it's a good game. But what I have heard some small complaints, like, about PlayStation versions, or PlayStation, like, 4, Xbox, One, like, old-gen consoles, Legacy, struggling to, run the game, and, like, for instance, people won't, the way it renders tanks is you won't hear their engine sounds until they're, like, half a kilometer away from you, which is barely anything at all compared to what I can hear. Usually I hear people from, like, a kilometer away because they're in a fucking tank. It's pretty easy. And on my PC, it can render everything in as shit. It could render the whole map, every single person in, and I'm probably on high graphics too. Nah, just medium. Medium high. I used to play on potato. Alright. I want to hope that's what the case is, that my chat's just not refreshing. Because it does happen on YouTube for some odd reason. But I think that I am going to play some Sweden. Actually, I do want to try this plane. I want to shoot something with this plane at least once. But the flying Titanic is very hard to fucking navigate. I can see why they crashed it into a, into a fucking iceberg. Could you make me a party lead? Please, Gabriel? And hello, you know, you can obviously tell that I'm not going to be able to understand that, so I'm not even going to try and say the name. I can tell that is Japanese, though. Yes. Some sort of Asian lettering, and I don't understand it. I'm a very fair man. Oh, either way. So we're playing 4.7. Is better for grinding. Well, it's not which nation's the best for grinding, Tom. Well, if you want to get to the top tier as fast as possible, I can tell you how to do that. Sweden. Sweden is gonna be your best bet to getting to top tier as fast as possible. But I just recommend trying to play a nation that you have fun playing, because each one presents its own challenges and its own pros and cons. Act like I didn't even see that one. Well, like, that's half of gaming nowadays. Is 40 DLCs, all of them you pay $15 for. Microtransactions, you gotta be able to buy skins so they can funnel more money in. You gotta be able to dress up as Snoop Dogg, you know? I'm ready, by the way. You know? Why does it feels like I can't, like, my right arm below this point right now hurts. And it's not feeling good. Alright, let's use the KV2. That makes sense. You should see how many things you can buy in War Thunder. This is a microtransaction heavy game. It's unbelievable. The KW2. It's me, but German. You saying War Thunder? Oh yeah, yeah. That's normal. They aren't DLCs. They're it's like you're literally just buying a tank. These are just direct microtransactions because you're not even downloading anything. It's just straight you buy a tank or a plane. Personally, I think the dumbest choice you can make. If you want to get through the tree and you're gonna spend money, get a premium account. Best choice. Because then you can play any tree you want, and you can earn way more everything. Yeah, you can also earn some of those tanks for free. I know they also have, like, you can wager the currency that costs money in this game, so you can end up actually making money, even though if you're just good at the game, you can end up making money from just playing it. Okay, that's a teammate to my right, but there is going to be enemies to my left. Oh. That was an M22. He looked at me and ran away. I struck fear into his heart. Okay, yeah, that was a bit overkill, I think, but big boy here, it worked. Get that guy. Get him. Get that T-34. I believe in you. Go. Yeah. Front right turret cheek. I have to reload for 10 minutes, so... Yeah, I was gonna say, somebody's gonna cap B. Ain't gonna be me, but somebody is. Okay, there's nobody down that way, so you keep moving on. Oop. I should have had my barrel up. Wow. I tracked him. Wow.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
I need to get myself, a better storage. I need to get like a 2 terabyte SSD and a SATA cable. Get that shit attached. I need more. I need like. I have things. I have lots of recordings in games, and you end up realizing 1.5 terabytes is not enough for that. Who uses AA guns as AA? You wanna know what I'm gonna use it as? An improvised tank tool. Okay, that's a teammate. I'm speedrunning death. Speedrun death percent. I was just gonna take out both of his tracks and keep going on with my day. Grind as hell? Yep, well, welcome to hell. Dude, I upgraded my RAM in the current PC economy, and it was unbelievable, to be completely honest. It was the only thing I needed on this, though. Other than a new graphics card, but I ain't paying for a new graphics card. The fuck do you think I am? Rich? He instantly shattered his barrel upon shooting. That was hilarious. Oh yeah, the GameCube. The GameCube seems like it's gonna be pretty good. Cause like, I think they had leaked prices of like $1,850. Not 1,850, but like 850 to 1,000. That was my bad. Misspoke there. And I think a console is worth that amount. You don't have to pay subscription fees. You'll have Steam. When you pay for your console, you paid for your console, and now you can play whatever games you want. There's no extras. That's where the money's made. It's just selling that console, and that's how money should be made. You don't need the extra subscription fees, like PlayStation Plus and Game Pass and shit like that they do. That's why I've always hated console. I'd recommend buying a premium account only if you're really, if you enjoy this game and, like, you wanna get farther into it on any tree. Like, shit, buy a premium account, grind Sweden for about a month, and you'll be at the top. I just don't got a month to spare. If I can get, like, 2 kills, then I'll be able to, drop a bomb on my PE8. My goal. Yeah, you have to buy Wi-Fi twice to play online with a console. Because you're paying for your internet bill, and you're also paying for, I guess, their internet bill. You see, I'm pretty sure the other way Steam makes money is that you have to pay a flat $100 rate fee, to post a game on their platform. So, you know, they're making money, like, the most inefficient way. And I like that. That's why I like them. This game sucks. This game's alright. It could be better. It could be a lot better. Shit, it's just like the gameplay, the style, the genre of this game, I don't think there's any other good competitors. Like, World of Tanks, bad. Mid. My tiny glass covering my shit. Okay, I think I could have looked at the name Airbus and Boeing and probably assumed that you were going to be a War Thunder player. I'm pretty good at inference. Yeah, I saw Hytale. I saw that game drop. I don't know what's up with it. Minecraft 2, I think. I think the idea of it was to give Minecraft a competitor. And good for him. See, I just don't like the genre that much anymore. Minecraft wasn't super fun for me. Yeah, I played it a shit ton, because who hasn't? But, like, it's not like something I will go out of my way to play. Usually I'll go out of my way to not play it, in fact. No! It didn't count! No! Holy shit, I take my glasses off? I actually can't read chat. That's how bad my fucking eyes are. I went for the buzzer beater. It didn't count. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Also, somebody says I have USA, China, Japan, Israel full tech trees. I think you've played the worst tech trees. That's why you think the game sucks. You played USA, China, and Israel, and then Japan. You chose to have a bad day. You play Tiger 1? Right now I'm playing 4.7, or else I would. But I don't really like the Tiger either way. To be completely honest, that shit is torture to me. I think the Tigers suck. I'm gonna be the one who says it. Like, I've played plenty of this game. I'll kill a Tiger 100,000 times. The guns on them are really good. That's the only thing I can say. Like, I really like the German 88, but could we put the German 88 on, like, the chassis of a T-34? I am ready already. Zossie. Man, I am way more tired than I expected to be, but ooh, 2 more shots couldn't hurt. Think about that. 2 more shots. Dude, I did the most cavemanish shit I think I've done in, like, in months. I was playing City Skylines, like, by myself, just, like, chilling. I thought, man, it's a little stinky in here. I want to light incense. So I grabbed my incense, and I lit it. Then I propped it up where I usually do. Up top above me. And I felt like eventually, since I placed it above me, the ash from it dripped onto me. I felt it hit me. It was really hot. Burned me hot. And I went, ooh, that was hot. So then what I did from there is I continued playing City Skylines. And I thought that, that was probably a fluke, they wouldn't do it again. Then it fell on me, another piece of ash fell on me. I think, hot. So that time I look at it, I'm like, man, this seems like a theme that's occurring. So then I go back to playing City Skylines. And then around the 3rd times when I start realizing that I gotta do something, and the 4th times when I actually moved it. You know what? Let me just rack gameplay to start this. Straight to B. Shooting M22. That's the only tank I killed last game, I think. Was an M22. And I shot it with the KV. Let me take a blinker off the yard real quick. What's up, Andrew? You see, the real question is, when's the furry arc for my streaming gonna start? Everybody knows, if you play War Thunder, you're one of 3 things. Gay, furry, or racist. I ain't racist, I ain't gay. Wow. Oh my god. I can't repair on my own. What's broken? Why can't I move? Why am I immobilized? Oh, thank you, ZIS. Oh, goodbye, ZIS. He will not be forgotten. Who is that guy? What did he do again? I can't do shit. I'm just gonna J out. Yeah, I... couldn't do anything. Nothing about my transmission was broken. The car just couldn't move. The car just couldn't move. Maybe I'll put the SU-152 in. This is a shitty lineup for 4.7. I can go way better than this. I don't know how to pronounce that. Saibao? Oh, that's a what's it called? I forget. Puma? I think so. Nah, it's an M24. Or is that an IS? What the fuck is that? T-34. Gotta get a shot on that guy. It's like not a mile away. You playing with viewers? Yeah, I always play with viewers. If you want to join, you can. I'm gonna have to like take party lead from the guy who's I'm playing with though, because he didn't give me party lead. Alright, I'll add you after this game, and we can add everybody to a party. Fucking hate the KV-1. Always felt like it's worse than people think it is. Who? What? No, I need to go and replay. Who did I just hit with that? I was not... that shot did not deserve to kill anybody. Who the fuck is texting me at 5 in the morning? Well, I have to check. But I have to kill this guy first. No! This is the end. Okay. Shit, I heard the text. Oh, it's because my phone's in my pocket. It wasn't a text, it's just Messenger sending me a reminder for some odd reason. Oh, are you talking about the Sturry Meal? Those German tank destroyers have nice frontal armor, despite me always killing them. I just don't really very much like the German tree. Oh, oops. Well, that's gonna be 10 minutes of reloading. I hate this map. I forget what my range finding button is. Alright. Eyeballing it is. Oh! Oh, I hit him! Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you tease me like this? If I can hit that guy, he dies. Yeah, of course. The only guy he killed was the gunner. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the best I think I can do to try and make him not able to kill me. I mean, either way, that was gonna have to happen, man. I don't speak that. Alright, fuck this. I'm out. I'm going to just start inviting people and I'm going to create my own party. That's how I have to do it. Like the good old days. Invite. There we go. And I'm gonna switch out some tanks. What do I got? I don't have it. Wish I did, actually. 4.7 though, I can put this in. And the ASU? Hell yeah, brother. I can get down with that. And then get rid of T-34. Eh, fuck it. And it takes a good while to get good at this game. It has an incredibly big skill curve, Gabriel. So like, the longer you play it, the longer you will get a bit better. I'd recommend not trying to skip that skill curve and just buying a tank. Because if you buy a tank, you'll end up at the top of the skill curve where you shouldn't be. Alright. I'm ready, whenever you are. Just hit the ready it. It's 5 in the morning now. When did I start my stream? I don't know. Probably like 3:45. You set to air realistic. Oh. Shh. Shh. I definitely only play ground. And trust me, I don't care how bad players are that I play with. I don't even have 12-3. I don't even have 12-3. This is the best I can do, but I'll... I know sometimes it'll show the it'll bug out and it'll show you the wrong one. I checked. I think you saw the live action. Me check your lineup real quick to make sure you were using the right ones. Okay. If you want to stack up renown, The fastest... Oh, hold on. Let me pause my music. I gotta make this into a YouTube short. If you want to make why am I saying renown? Holy shit, I've played Rainbow Six Siege. If you want to make as much Silver Lions as fast as possible, the best way to do it, honestly, you're going to have to just fucking God modes. What you're going to do, load into 10 or 13.3. Air realistic battles. Or not realistic. Arcade. Because then you go into arcade, easy money. You get at least one kill on that dude trying to head on you. Bam. 50k. Bam! 50k. Easy money. Alright. Music going back on. Saying renown like I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege, dude. Yeah, big ass, like the 1.5 centimeter the Germans got. That one's pretty good for God modes and ground battles. L3, 33, that big ass gun. Really? You think I'm that dense? I say great insult to you looking that direction, as if I was gonna actually be that dumb. Maybe you're that dumb, dummy. How much Silver Lions you have? I don't know, probably like 3 million, close to there. 2.5. I never do the gambling anymore, because I think at least if anybody's here from the good old days of when I streamed War Thunder a lot, like literally I'd play it fucking 2 times a day for 4-hour streams. I'd open like 4 million and get absolutely nothing. So I just don't do it anymore. Like, with gambling, it's supposed to give you something good to make you, like, addicted, to hook you, to give you a reason to want to continue doing it. But for me, no. It's always just been very sad. You just lose money, and you never gain. No, like, small chances. Just failure. And it's not your fault, because it's just chance and rigging. Because that's the point of gambling. I was waiting for his gunner to come back to life. Dude, they I feel like they gave up halfway modeling the poles and shit in this game. There it is. He's in a spawn. What's up, Rochelle? I know, right? I'm fully back now. I'm posting videos. FAB 5000, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Where should I drop this? Jesus Christ, do I have Parkinson's? Holy, like, I'm going like this. Holy shit. Gaming in your 90s? How do you get scammed out of renown? Oh, you mean it with the gambling things, with like the boxes. I've lost at least 20 million Silver Lions to that shit. They don't even give me boosters anymore. They just give me a shit ton of wagers. I need to turn my sensitivity down. Something's wrong. Nah, it's not enough there. Not enough to make it worth it. I'm not dropping the bomb there. That doesn't seem like a good idea. On your ping was on you, so. Oh, that's an, I think that's the Swedish plane I always play. Yeah, it's the A21. I don't know where to drop this. I want it to be good. At least get a kill. I'm not dropping a bomb to not get any kill. Just cut the engine completely and then... Okay, fuck it. I know how to cast in a Titanic. Yeah, I shouldn't have been wepping, but, you know. I probably missed. 90% chance. Because of how long I was just lingering in the air. I've got no clue how my short would have done today. I posted it, and I honestly worked so little on those shorts. I'm hoping my next one, I forgot to grab one that I thought was a pretty funny clip from my, video. I haven't played the CIS 37, I think it is, in a while. I used to run it for shits and giggles because it's just a tractor essentially with a nice gun. I remember when I was grinding, I actually hated this thing right here, the ASU 57. I still don't really like it too much, but it's alright sometimes. It's got a low profile. It's got a few things going for it. Oh, I guess I'm floating according to the shadows. Those shadows definitely looked realistic. Where you at, though? Oh, they're back there in their spawn. I see. Oh, don't you fret. Aww. Aww. The Tiger has an easy weak point. If you shoot, it's a Kapula. And then if it's Tiger E, then usually you just get good situations on them because, like, they're very... The situational awareness of a German main is fucking -3, so... Well, yeah, if you get an IS-7, you're up for life. But, like, are you really? Because you're not getting money from that. Getting for Gaijin coin. You're losing money still. Dude, I'm gonna get back. I have a really bad video that I've been cooking, but I really want to post it because it's gonna be fucking hilarious. It's gonna be another one of those just talking into a camera ones. Alright. Either way, I think I'm gonna be done here for a little while. Oop, don't call 911 accidentally on my phone. Anybody watching, like, subscribe. If you want, you can join the Discord. My Discord is open to everybody. You know, that's a good way to be able to contact anybody in the community, myself included. Peace. Me taking forever to close my stream.